So the Stop the Bleed campaign is a campaign that was initiated by the White House after the 2015 Sandy Hook shootings. It is designed to enable bystanders to have the tools necessary to stop life-threatening hemorrhage. 35% of pre-hospital deaths occur as a result of hemorrhage, and the Stop the Bleed campaign is designed to help teach bystanders how to manage that bleeding before a trained professional reaches the scene. We all know the value of bystander CPR and stroke recognition. It has saved lives throughout the last 20 or 30 years. We need to put the same emphasis on teaching people how to stop bleeding, and that will truly continue to save lives. Okay, so we're going to talk about how to take care of uncontrolled extremity bleeding. The first thing to do, if you can, is get a kitchen towel, a bandage, anything that you can, put firm, direct pressure on the wound, and if you can have your patient help, go ahead and do that. Can you hold that for me?
Mm-hmm.
Got it? Okay. I want to talk about a commercially available tourniquet called the Combat Applications Tourniquet. This was designed, got that?
Mm-hmm.
This was designed during the global war on terrorism, and it's been used on hundreds and hundreds, if not thousands, of soldiers, and has saved multiple lives over the last 15 years. They're being used more and more in the EMS world now. To use a combat application tourniquet, you slide it up over top of the person's wound. You make sure that you don't apply it over a joint. Can you hold pressure here?
Mm-hmm.
Ready? Got that? Now, these things hurt when they're applied. Go high, go tight, wrap your Velcro, spin your windlass, lock your windlass in place, and you have to spin the windlass until your bleeding stops, and then place the white tape over top of the locking bar. You should see that your bleeding has stopped, and if you check a pulse distally, you shouldn't feel a pulse. If you still continue to have bleeding, you need to tighten the tourniquet more. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, now we're going to talk about how to make a improvised tourniquet. A couple things that you want to look for. Try to use something that's at least 2 inches thick. A scarf makes a great tourniquet. You need to have a nice firm piece of metal or wood that's strong enough to act as a windlass that you know it won't break. And additionally, you can use the rings from a soda can or a soda bottle or a water bottle to help hold the windlass in place. To do this, again, if a person is bleeding uncontrollably, firm pressure, have the patient hold pressure, run your 2 rings through your scarf, place the scarf at least 2 inches above the wound, wrap around twice, tie a square knot, or tie a knot in the scarf, place the windlass on top of the knot, tie another double knot, and twist the windlass until all the bleeding has stopped, and lock it in place with your locking mechanism, with your locking rings. You have to be very careful when you use an improvised tourniquet to make sure that it actually gets tight enough to stop all the bleeding and that it does not become dislodged. Okay?
Yes.
Awesome.